Do y'all know how many artists submit for nominations every year? Do you know?
Uncle Chris told us, but I don't remember.
It's like 170,000 maybe.
Yeah, in total, yeah. And so, yeah, you need to listen to him because his first name is Uncle. Okay? So that's how that works. So he knows some stuff. So he's on point. And there's actually a larger number, but it gets off into the weeds. So it's really hard for me to keep up with. But he's right with that, pulling that bulk figure out. So you figure if you've got that kind of number of traffic and people trying to come in, and you're going to have 50 or 60 max that are going to be selected out of that, you can sit down and, like I said, this is the beginning. And when you come in, your job is to uplift the Josies. Your job is to uplift it and to hold that up as a path for all the other indies who are trying to find their way. That's what Tribe does. Who are we?
Tribe.
Hoorah!
That's 1, 2, 3. Tribe.
Yeah.
Tribe on 3. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to be Drew Brees in a huddle right now. So you've got that coming up, and so I'm looking forward to getting those results and seeing you guys win an award. Even though, I mean, if for some godforsaken reason you don't win that award, just to be in that company of the top nominees is still a major accomplishment.
Sure.
For sure.
How long y'all been doing it?
About 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
How long we known each other?
About
not even a year. Not even a year because it was September.
Yeah. Next month will be. Oh, excuse me. 2 months. 2 months. So about a month and a couple of days, it will be officially 1 year. Somewhere around there. Yeah. Well, I was sitting here thinking of how much Colton has just grown since the last time I saw y'all. No, you at that. That's a dude. That's a man right there. And I'm sitting right here going, dang. And same thing with Maddy too, man. She gets some stunning. And so I'm sitting here going, damn it, they're growing up so fast. It's like I can't keep up. But y'all ain't getting in that. But you know what I mean. Y'all are just so beautiful, and all that was in here is now is manifesting out here for everybody else to see. And your whole family's that way. For the listeners, the whole family is beautiful people. The love in that house, the love in the whole family is absolutely amazing. And that's for those who follow Tribe, you know that is the number one deciding factor is the beauty and their humanity. That's what decides. That's your golden ticket into Tribe. And if you're just faking it till you make it, we'll take it till you break it. And then there's the door. We'll love you, mean it. Bye-bye. Tribe is about uplifting everybody, and it doesn't work if you don't have it for yourself as an individual or as your group, your family, your home, and you uplifting each other there. It just gets you ready for doing it for the rest of the world. So super proud of you guys. Everything that you're doing, you'll be walking in the first step you take on that long ramp, that long boat dock looking ramp coming into the Opry House. As you're walking that step, remember, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people who have come in there. They have come through there, right? And where you're going is a holy place, not because of the buildings or the bricks, but because of God and love and dreams and the realization of those dreams all coming true. And you're literally walking in those footprints, and you're worthy of it. You just have to always be worthy of it. And that's harder to do sometimes. I'm telling you, I'm one. I'll tell you, so we all do the best we can. And you guys are absolutely stunning. You're one of the great gifts, not only of your parents to the world, but I feel like for me, it's a joy for me to work with y'all. And you're a gift that as a producer as a mentor, y'all are a gift to be able to share in what your parents started and be a part of this. I had that sense when I stood there and I met your mom for the first time, and I told your mom, I want to do something, and this is an idea I have. You tell me what you think. And what would you remember? What the first thing you said to me after I recited some lyric to you, Mama?
I don't.
You said, you looked at me and said, "Oh my gosh," because she is very nice. She doesn't say bad words. She said, "Oh my gosh, I got chills." And I said, "Yes, ma'am." I said, "Yes, ma'am." I said,
You know what? I think it's the line where you start singing and you start talking about the real hero. So when he was just saying the words, when he got to that, but let me tell you a story about a real one that I know, who so loved the world he saved it 2,000 years ago. It still gives me chills every time, like every time.
That song for me, that's a song, and it's a message that's super important. But for me, where it comes to where it relates to y'all, you guys specifically, it was the entry. It was the very first heartbeat, the first spark that created a heartbeat. It was something that was going to wake up. It was something that was going to become amazing. It went from, it was just me I'm just an old dude that's slightly above average good looking. But I'm standing there talking to y'all, and it was the collective. See, I brought this little spark, but y'all helped power it up, and we stood right there, and collectively the individuals ceased to exist, and it's the collective of us standing right there together as a unit. That was where we were led to each other, and the engagement began. That first spark that made that first heartbeat, that is what is behind, that's the meaning behind, you'll hear me say, not every ripple becomes a mile-high tsunami, but every tsunami started with a ripple. That's what that is, that very first spark. That's where, and eventually, and it's now beginning to become a Tesla coil. Okay, we've got lightning arcing all over the place, but it started with that first little baby spark, right? And it's you guys. It's your love. It's your heart. It's your amazing God-given talent. Your amazing parents and your parents, everybody's parents, you know? So that's, we were supposed to find each other. And this is just the beginning of everyone else getting to recognize what we're building, and we're building it for them. We're not building it for us. We're building it for them. And so I'm so proud to sit back and watch you work, seeing the faces of the people who didn't even speak English as a first language. And some of them may not have spoken it really well. So they may have struggled a little bit to keep up with some of the lyric, but they heard your spirit when you were singing, and they saw you. You made an impact globally at that one event, and that kudos to the FIFA people who were behind that, because kudos to them. God bless you. We appreciate you. Long live FIFA. You know, super proud of what y'all did, and that was, again, that had nothing to do with your uncle. Mama and God was working on that. So I'm super proud of y'all.
It's forever going to be so amazing and special to me, because the way that I see it, like, the start is the start, but you can't start building without a foundation. And so we release heroes first as the foundation, because Jesus is always going to be our foundation. So we just build from there. So that's how I look at it.
Yes.
And what a foundation to start on.
Amen.
Literally, he is the best foundation to revolve your entire world around.
Yes.
So Ryano said you guys have been working together.
In the last few months, we have been privileged to see the orchestration of chance meetings, just things that, we'll try this or we'll do that. And then just to get to see how perfectly each piece fit and was orchestrated. And then to see it all play out is just, it's really been cool that we can sit back, that we get privileged enough to sit back and see God use these two already in such a mighty way. But just like she said, it's just the foundation. It's just getting started.
100%.
So Ryano said that you guys have been working together for like a year. Obviously, y'all notice a big difference in where you're at now than you were a year ago.
Oh yeah, definitely.
For sure.
It's not me. Just so everyone's clear, it ain't me. I will get in your ear and I will tell you certain things and shape your perspective so that when things do come, you're the best version of yourself and you're able to identify what that thing is and be able to properly navigate that thing the way it needs to be. That's one of the mentoring sides. Okay. I work with you so that you won't need me, but you know that you can always call me. Right? It's developmental. That's what I do is artist development because we've got way too many amateurs calling themselves artists. We've got talented people that are way too amateur, and we've got people congesting everything that they miss the key points. Right? So we need to separate amateur from indie. Right? That's one of the big things, and y'all are doing that. Y'all are the wheat and the chaff are currently being separated right now. That's what we're doing. Well, it's not me. That's one of the things a lot of people get confused with. They come up and I go, whoa, whoa, whoa. I am one grain of sand, literally, and a million little pieces of sand that make the mortar for the bricks that the architect, the great creator, is making here. I'm doing my part. I follow the whisper. I hear the message, little or great or small. And every wrong turn takes me exactly where I'm supposed to be every time. And that deal where we met, that huge thing that we did where we first met with each other, that was a massive wrong turn that somebody got me pulled into. And I was going to do it for the right reasons. Me and several others were thousands of dollars out of pocket. We were paying on that deal. And every part of that was uncomfortable. Every aspect of that for us personally was uncomfortable, but you got two ways to go with it. I can take the aggravation and the frustration and the building anger, or I can turn it and just focus on the little places and the people where we can do something. And huge props to Emily Perkins, who is an incredible artist, who is an amazing, beautiful human. God bless her and her beautiful husband, Hank. Amazing people. She's the one who introduced me to y'all. She was the one that tipped me off because she knows what I look for. So she did a hell of a job doing her little planting the seeds because I was one of those that was like, I was bowed up and I was in the middle of it. And she knew how to calm me down. And I listened to the whisper. In the middle of the roar in my head, I heard that little whisper and it said, stop. And I stopped and was just listening. And these kids got up there, pretty kids. One had big hair, y'all decide which one it was.
She does have big hair, don't she?
Yeah. But two good looking kids, they get up there and they sang like birds. I mean, they were killing it. And I'm like, okay, let me see what this is. But then I met them. And I fell in love when I met them. That's the kicker. And that's no BS. I was like, crap, these people are so good. Like in here, they're so good. The other stuff's great. That's not uncommon in this world. But I was like, but they're so good. And then I met Mama and I was like, oh crap. And then there was a quiet one back behind Mama and he stepped forward and shook my hand. I thought, this is Dad. Damn it, he's so good, and it's like I'm standing there talking to everybody and I didn't have a place. I didn't have a spot in the bucket. I didn't have room on the workbench, but I was like, we need to work together. That's why I walked over and just started talking to Mom about it. I was like, I don't know how we're going to fit it in and do it, but we're going to do it. And it's going to be a thing. And This is going to become joy. When the devil can't stop you, he'll try to distract you. That's what he'll do. He'll try to trip you up. He'll try to frustrate you. He'll make you try to quit, throw the baby out with the bathwater because of all this going on over here. You'll forsake this over here. And that's one of the hardest parts for me and most people is learning how to tune that out. And that's hard sometimes. But if you stop looking for all the snakes or at all the snakes, you'll see the roses in the garden. And that's really where I was. And I was blessed for that microsecond to have a little bit of better discernment and awareness. And y'all are a gift. You're a gift to me. You're a gift to your parents, and you're a gift to the tribe. And you're going to rapidly becoming a gift to the world. So there you go.
Sky's the limit. Y'all just keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing your TikTok lives. Those people are eating it up. I mean, I read those comments. There's some off the wall. I mean, how many times y'all get asked on the TikTok live if y'all dating? I mean, I can't go in there and they not ask about y'all dating.
Oh, I don't know if it's going to be backwards.
It might be backwards.
No, it's forward.
Oh, no, yeah.
It's backwards,
So
but
we
it
have to
says
make
brother
a
and sis.
sign so that people ask us so much if our siblings are dating. So we made a sign, and it's written backwards for us, so that in the camera it's forwards.
Or in a mirror.
So that whenever we're on a live stream, and we're mid song, and someone's like, "Siblings are dating," we can just be like,
They still keep asking in Arkansas, though.
A lot of people just ask just for the fun of it now, to mess with us.
And then a while back, a few minutes later, they'll be like, "I was just kidding. I knew they were siblings." Like,
because they figure they looked silly in asking, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in. You know what? I'm gonna go in there next time. I'm like, so how long you guys been dating?
And then you'll have other people in the comments that are like faithful and come back, and then they'll just tell them they're siblings. Dude.
Yeah, they'll like reply to the comments and they'll be like, "She's 17, he's."
See, that's what I was talking about.
Give them all the like stuff.
That's what I was talking about before we had gone on camera. It's not about having 20,000 people every week. It's about having those 200 to 500 or whatever that continue to come back. Those are the ones that you build that rapport with. And they're coming back for a reason. They're coming back for a reason because you guys are fun on there, and you guys are y'all very entertaining. Looks like Rhino's wanting us.
It's one of those deals
like,
where
oh
this
gosh,
is y'all.
cracking up.
Yeah, and this is y'all's generation. Lives are just part of your reality. They're weird to me. They're so weird to me. Mama gets it. Uncle Rob gets it. I've done a couple, and one thing that I thought was funny, and I get exactly what you're talking about, is when you get one person that wants to crawl up in there and act like a little troll, I guess they call them, or a bot, and they act a little cheeky, and they get in there with that alligator mouth and tadpole ass, they start getting stupid. And then it's like, oh my gosh, I'm shocked at how the people who are good folks who support what you're doing, it's literally like watching someone throw a pork chop into the piranha pool. All the people who are devoted, they turn on that one fool and just light them up. And I'm like, holy smoke, that's my entertainment. I like that's the one thing that's cool is watching them go, rah, 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 just all jump on that one person.
What do you do? You mute them.
If there's like a negative comment and they just like keep putting negative comments, then I like mute them where their comments don't come through.
Do you have a mod?
Likes when people say stuff like that.
Do you have a mod in your group?
Huh?
Do you have a mod in your group?
Yes, we actually have like 4 because our whole extended family is our team, so they'll like get in there and fix it for
our uncle, our cousin.
Yeah.
Don't worry about silencing them. Just have them shut them up.
Yeah.
I mean, literally block them or suspend them for a while and be done.
You don't have to acknowledge their comments. If you acknowledge them,
I usually just mute it. The funniest thing to me, though, is the people that are faithful fans and they know like how to like get at us. So like my least favorite things that he does sometimes are like the long John Mayer songs. So they'll get in there and they'll be like, Colton, play John Mayer. Colton, play John Mayer. Or like 100K. For him, they're like, let Maddy play Taylor Swift. And so they'll just like go back and forth at us. And
when I wear a hat, I haven't done my hair, so I'll just have it all pushed back in a hat. and they'll be like, at 100K likes, take off your hat. And when I don't have a haircut, it's like all the way up here. It's like I got electrocuted.
You look like Patrick Dempsey on it was in the 80s. Can't Buy Me Love, I think it was the name of the movie. His hair was
way better. He's way better looking than Patrick Dempsey. I'm
just saying the hair part.
No, it's more like Lyle Lovett in the early
There you
days.
go. I was trying to be nice. But you did hit it right on the nose. Lyle Lovett.
I love it. There you go.
Your mom and me were right here, dude. We are focused. Well, guys, this is your return interview, so we always make it a little bit shorter. We really 100% appreciate y'all hanging out with us, man. Appreciate meeting Mom. It was a pleasure meeting you, Angela.
You as well.
And we're gonna play the interview when that song "The Start" comes out. So we're got the fingers crossed that it comes out super quick. I personally continue to wish y'all nothing but great deal of success. It definitely looks like you guys are on well on the way to that with the help of everybody, your team around you. Ryano, what do you got before we head out, bud?
Josie Awards coming up, Duo of the Year. We got that on deck. Right behind that, we've got Springboard has now moved. We love us some Memphis, but we are moving to Nashville. And so Springboard will be happening. Barry Coughing has us set up in Midtown. It's going to be incredible. The OGs that were going to be making the drive to Memphis are now just going to be making the drive across town. And there's a lot more of them who weren't going to be able to make it coming to Memphis who are going to be able to make it. There'll be some surprise pop-ins, and we're already talking about that. I have a show that I've accepted I'm going to do that's a charity show, and it's got several huge names, recognizable names, and I was honored to be asked to do the show with them. So I'm going to do that right between the Josies and Springboard. So hopefully me and Mama will be visiting any and all times that I can have you guys right there with me. I always like to have you on speed grab where I can take a step back and push y'all forward. And because every opportunity to introduce you to the others like me and who have the same heart as you, I want to do that. So this is beautiful. You guys are watching something amazing, growing and divine design. Y'all are watching it right now. So the best bet would be to go to Colton James on social media. Look up Maddy Grace. Absolutely love that name. And Maddy and Colton, look them up on all social media platforms. They would love the support. They would love to meet you. Please go and follow them. Subscribe to the YouTube. Music video for The Start is coming out, and we are getting ready to drop and release to Cashbox radio charts. 3,500 of our closest radio friends coming at you hard. So we're getting pretty excited, and you guys are going to see a lot more of them. Thank you all for watching. We love you. Maddy and Colton and Angela, we love you. We're proud of you. Tribe.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having us on.